Yeah, I know this is a little bit late, but doing the Rebecca Black Friday rant. Who's really to blame for the song going so bad? Fact of the matter is, I don't hate Rebecca Black, not by any stretch of the imagination. Seems like a good kid, 13-year-old kid, just wants to have fun in life, just like every teenager. They want the teenage dream of being a superstar because Justin Bieber managed to so-called pull that off. So I guess hating somebody for wanting to seize an opportunity doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It's not that I hate her, I just despise the song. The song is terrible, as you all know. I mean, we don't have to listen to it to know that it's bad. Everybody that's made videos about this, that's made this Rebecca Black video viral, they pretty much well know that the song is terrible. I mean, whenever the beginning of the song starts like this,
7 a.m., waking up in the morning, gotta be fresh, gonna go downstairs. I sound like a robot that's been castrated. This is how I sound when I sing. I am trying to be a pop star.
the song sounds like that, like some scene of like Terminator 3 or something. Like some evil robot trying to take over the world. It's probably not a good sign that your song's gonna be any good. And then it's like the whole song just goes by so fast, you don't ever see her eating breakfast or actually getting ready. And then she waits for the bus, and then there's like 13-year-old kids driving a car. I'm pretty sure that's illegal in every state you go to. And then the random part with like some 40-year-old guy driving by a school bus hollering at kids. Yeah. No comment. But really, who's to blame for this tragic song? We got two parties other than Rebecca Black that deserve to blame. First, why aren't the parents looking out for their children? Why, as a parent, would you let a 13-year-old talk you into an opportunity to become famous? Why, as a parent, would you actually listen to your child whine and complain and give in when you're supposed to be the one putting the foot down and saying, no, this is a bad idea. You need to think about this. You need to think about your life. Parents these days, man, they need to step up. And if the parents would step up, this never would happen to Rebecca and she'd never get so much hate. Isn't the parent's job to love the child and do what's best for their children? As far as I know, that's what I was taught. Every time I wanted something that my parents didn't think was best for me, they would say no. And you look back later in life and realize, yeah, they were right. Maybe I didn't deserve this. Maybe this wasn't the right thing for me. Maybe them saying no helped me to grow up. And guess what? So far it has. This is why you can't always sucker into your kids and let them always have their way all the time. Because when they always have their way and they call the shots, this is the kind of thing that happens. They make a fool out of themselves. I'm not saying that this kid is a bad kid, not by any means, but as a parent, shouldn't you be protecting your children? I mean, who's heard of Arc Music Factory? Are they like associated with any famous artist? Like what record of talent do they have? Are they like well known? Have they ever before helped anybody become a star that you're aware of before they tried with Rebecca Black? And besides, who has auto-tune worked for in the music industry anyway? Does auto-tune actually work, or does it make your voice sound worse? say 95% of the time it makes your voice sound worse. That's why Lil Wayne sounds kind of annoying.
You dropping lines on that motherfucker.
Or however he sounds. I can't impersonate that voice, and I wouldn't try to because it sounds horrible. I mean, why would you want to impersonate a voice that sounds so squeaky that it's frightening? That's like weird. Like he normally talks with like a normal voice. When he raps, it sounds all squeaky as crap. So I mean, that's just crazy. But still, as a parent, aren't you supposed to do research on certain companies and actually look into things and making sure that your child isn't being naive? There's a lot of people can say something, and their target audience is kids because they know kids are gullible and naive. And as a parent, you gotta be the one that has the experience with dealing with these kinds of people and knowing what's best. That's why I pin this on the parents. They should know better than to let their daughter embarrass themselves by making a song that is not any good. I mean, that's a really fast way to embarrass yourself. Then the second company to blame, second party, is this Arc Music Factory for their propaganda. And they're telling this child that they can make her famous. They made her infamous. They made her viral the wrong way. There's good publicity and bad publicity. Yeah, it's great when it works. But when it backfires, whew, it's nasty. Now this poor 13-year-old's going to be remembered this for the rest of her life. That's going to be rough. She goes to get a job when she's in her 20s, they're going to be like, isn't that the girl that sang that really crappy song that everybody hates? I mean, now her life is almost practically ruined. She's going to be judged everywhere she goes because, you know, people are very judgmental to a kid that never did anything wrong except try to be a star. And because you tried to convince some kid that she was good enough to be a star and you lied to her, that doesn't make your record company look good at all. It's like, what were you in this for? Money? If you don't have like any talent in the record business, why are you even a company? I mean, I blame the parents for not doing the research and finding out more about this company. I think both these parties are to blame. I don't really think Rebecca Black is completely at fault, even though as a 13-year-old, you're going to have to learn these tough life lessons. This is just one of those tough life lessons you learn when you're a kid. You realize, hey, I was wrong, Mom. I thought this was right, but apparently I didn't know what I was doing. I was naive. I should have listened to you. Yada yada, you get the idea. So anyways, just for the record, I don't hate Rebecca Black. I just think this could have been handled differently. That's all. Just by previous life experiences that I've had, I'm just trying to help this child out to see that not everybody hates you. It's just, you just need to have better judgment next time. And this is going to be a hard thing for you to overcome, but I think it's something that you can overcome, because eventually people will forget about this song. In 20 years, we won't be talking about Rebecca Black's mistakes of writing a really bad song, or whatever. It's pretty much all I have to say about that. Anyways, take care, YouTube viewers, if you ever get a chance to view this. And peace out.